Hello, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Hooley coming to you from the Simple Machines. Oh, wait, what? What's this right here by the big idea? The big idea says simple machines help us do work faster and easier. What do simple machines help us do? They help us do work faster and easier. Say that with me. Simple machines help us do work faster and easier. That's right. All right, friends. Well, are you ready for today's lesson? It's lesson 4. I think I'm going to join you and just hang out with you in our Simple Machines here today. All right, everybody, get your Simple Machines packet out and ready to go. Lesson 4. What lesson? That's right, lesson 4, inclined planes. You're going to see a picture on your packet of an inclined plane and a gentleman up here trying to push something. Interesting. Let's find out what this is all about. I'm so excited. Let's do our word attack. Here we go. First word is plane. What word? Yes, plane. Next word is inclined. What word? Yes, inclined. Next word? Slanted. What word? Yes, slanted. Last word, leaning. What word? Yes, leaning. Back to the top. Let's do the whole row. Plane, inclined, slanted, leaning. With me. Get ready. Plane, inclined, slanted, leaning. Now let's go from the top to the bottom and the bottom to the top. Here we go. Get ready. Plane, inclined, slanted, leaning, leaning, slanted, inclined, plane. All right. Nice job on the word attack. All right, let's move down to the vocabulary words. All right. The first vocabulary word is inclined. Inclined means slanted or leaning. Slanted or leaning. That's what inclined means. A plane is a flat area. What's a plane? Yes, a flat area. Now we think of a flat area of a plane. We're not thinking of a different kind of plane. We know about homonyms, and that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a flat area. What do we call a flat area? Yes, a plane. Now let's put those together. We have inclined and plane. We're going to put that together and make inclined plane. Say that. Get ready. Yes, inclined plane. That is a board or boards that spread out the work. So when you're doing something, it spreads out the work. That's what an inclined plane does. If you look right down there below me, you are going to see an inclined plane. Now there is a wheelchair there. Now the wheelchair isn't part of the simple machine, but it is using the simple machine called an inclined plane to be able to move smoothly up the ramp. We're going to talk about that today. All right, let's get into our lesson. All right, make sure you're following along with me. Here we go. Today we are going to learn about another simple machine. All right, another. You already know it's going to be the inclined plane. So let's go over the 6 different simple machines. Now some of these you've already learned about and some of them you'll get to. So let's talk about the very first one that is in our song. Remember, the very first page of your packet has the song, and it is called Simple Machine. Now it's going like this. A lever, a lever. What's the first one? Yes, a lever. Do you see it over here? Whoop, over there on my side. And then the next one in our song says a wheel. What is it? Yes, a wheel. And you'll notice above me, it also has an axle because an axle is what holds those wheels on there. So when we talk about a simple machine being a wheel, we do say wheel and axle. What do we say? Yes, wheel and axle. So we have a lever. Let's see if I can point today. Lever and a wheel and axle. And then the next one we have right next to it is a pulley. What is it? Yes, a pulley. Ooh, look at that. That looks fun. And then the next one is what we're talking about today. Right down there. It's an inclined plane. And then we also have a wedge. Oh, I better scoot over so you can see the wedge right there. I'm backwards today. And then the next thing we're going to do is a screw, right? A screw right there. There's 2 of them. So those are the 6 different simple machines. And today we're going to focus on the inclined plane. So let's go back. Now that you were at the front looking at your song, let us look at our lesson again. Okay, so we were talking about an inclined plane. Here we go. It says, today we're going to learn about the simple machine. This simple machine helps us move heavy objects from one plane to another. All right, so a simple machine helps us move heavy objects from one plane to another. So a flat surface. So if you have a flat surface, think about stairs. Think about steps, right? Flat. Next one's flat. Next one's flat. So you're trying to move something heavy up those stairs, okay? So we want something that would make that easier by spreading out that heavy load that you have that makes you have to do a lot of work to use those muscles, right? When we use our muscles, it's work. So let's go back to our packet. Imagine you're pulling a heavy load in a wagon. Maybe your brother or sister or a pile of rocks is sitting in that wagon. You come to a curb and you see that it's going to be too hard to pull your loaded wagon up the curb. You tug and tug and tug, and it's not going to budge over that curve because it's so heavy. How can you get the wagon easily up the curb? Well, luckily you see two boards nearby. You place them so that your wagon can roll right up onto the board and over the curb. There, that was easy. You know, in your packet, up in the top corner, it has a picture of a man trying to move a heavy tote. I'm thinking of a time that I've had that happen to me. Let me think back when I had my daughters help me pack some books away.
Hey, Stacy, I just came and filled this all the way up with books. Come help me take it outside. My arm's already hurt. How are we supposed to put it in the truck? Lift it in 3, 2, 1. I don't know what we're gonna do.
What's the matter, sisters?
We can't figure out how to lift this into the truck.
I have an idea. It's called an incline plane. My teacher taught me about simple machines. It makes work easier to do. Oh, good job, guys.
Thanks. Thanks for your help.
Incline plane is a simple machine, and simple machines make work easier to do.
All right. Isn't that exciting to see an inclined plane in use? So exciting. Well, there's even more to this. Let's go back to our packet. Next paragraph says, when you used those boards like we did in the video, you made a simple machine called an inclined plane. Now, inclined means leaning or slanted. Slanted or leaning is an inclined plane. A plane, remember, is the flat surface. Flat, 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 just like you're going upstairs. Or, in that video, the flat surface was the ground, and then the next flat surface was the back of the truck. And gosh, it was sure heavy to lift, but not with the inclined plane. Push, 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 how easy it went up. All right, now let's keep going in your packet. Let's see what it says. It says, when you pulled your wagon up the boards helped spread out the work of lifting the loaded wagon. Oh, just like that board spread out the load of that heavy tote. So exciting, how simple it is, but how important it is. All right, let's look back in your packet. It says, people in wheelchairs also use inclined planes. They use ramps. Oh, that's right, the picture right down there. It is showing an inclined plane, but another name for an inclined plane is a ramp. Have you ever seen anyone in a wheelchair that's used them? Why would they not use stairs? Let's think.
Oh, sorry, buddy. I wish there was an easier way to do this.
Wait, I know an idea. I have an idea.
Oh, yeah? What is that?
There's a simple machine called an inclined plane, and another name for that is a ramp. Oh, and look, over there, there's that one over there. Let's use that.
Okay, let's go that way.
Oh, that was a smooth ride. And that was amazing. Amazing.
All right, isn't that exciting to see how a simple inclined plane, a simple machine called a ramp, made it so much easier for someone who needs to use a wheelchair have a smooth ride and not a bumpy ride, right? Okay, guess what, friends? We're already on to our review questions. So I want you to turn with me in your packet so that you are looking at lesson 4 questions. Here we go. Number 1. An inclined plane is a... I see some sentences some answers trying to trick you. A slanted flat surface. That's right, you remembered slanted or leaning. Flat surface, that is what an inclined plane is. Number 2. A good example of an inclined plane is a... We just learned another name for it. What is it? Yes, a ramp. Good job marking ramp. Number 3. Using an inclined plane helps to spread out the blank of lifting. All right, what was that called when we have to use our muscles? It's called work. Yes, work. Marking work. Well done. Number 4. All simple machines help us do blank and blank. What was our big idea back here? That's right. Simple machines help us do work faster and easier. Faster and easier. What does it help us do? Get ready. That's right. Simple machines help us do work faster and easier. Number 5. How many simple machines are there? Oh, well, there they are all around me. You can count them. They're in our song. How many? Yes, there are 6 of them. Good job. Number 6. How many kinds of levers are there? Now, this sentence is trying to trick you a little bit because in your packet, it called them classes. How many classes of levers are there? So you can think a class is a kind or a kind is a class. So let's think. How many kinds? 3. Yes, 3 kinds. Very good. Number 7. How many parts to a lever are there? Oh, think of that teeter-totter, right? What's this right here? That's right, there are 3 parts. There's 3 parts. Let's name them. The load, the work or the energy, and the fulcrum. Remember, the fulcrum doesn't move. That is the center point or the point that it moves and swings around. All right, my friends, let's move on. We are on number 8. It says, what is the fulcrum on a door? Think of a door swinging open and shut. The fulcrum doesn't move. So what part does it move? Those are called hinges. What do we call them? Yes, a hinge or the hinge. Very good. Number 9. On a door, what is considered the effort? So what's the energy or the effort that's opening and closing a door? Now, not an electrical door, not an automatic door like maybe when you walk into a store, but I want you to think about the door to your classroom or to your house. That's right, the person opening the door. That's right, marking the person opening the door. That is what is considered the effort. Number 10. On a door, what is considered the load? Remember the load, it's the heavy part. Ooh, what is the load? If you're thinking about a door, see some of those answers are trying to trick you. On a door, what is considered the load? Yes, the part moving. That is the door. Very good, the door. Number 11. A first class lever helps you. You need to look back in your packet, and I want you to answer 11, 12, and 13 on your own. I know you can do it. I'm going to give you a few minutes to read that. You can pause the video if you need to. And then the last one has a picture of a guy, and he's pulling something. Oh, I think I just gave you a hint. All right, my friends, don't forget to sing the Simple Machines song. Simple machines make work easier to do.